Welcome back to Big Brisk TV. On this episode, have you ever had a fish that you just thought was long gone, dead, disappeared in your tank, only to find them months later and be just elated? Well, that happened to me yesterday. I was just sitting here. Look, as a matter of fact, there he is again. When he sees movement, he wants to run away, but look, my clown pleco. I dropped in this algae wafer, hopefully to lure him out with the smell. But he has a nice home back and down in there. It's a little cave. There he is. Here he comes. There's a nice piece of driftwood back there. And then this branch. And then that big branch that comes up out of the water there. So he likes hanging out in this area. He used to go right down in there. Wow. Yesterday while I was sitting here, I saw one of the shrimp come out. I thought they were long gone. See if we can see one today. There he is. There's one of them. He's looking up at the camera. Smile. Came out. It was only a matter of time before he showed his face. He's got some nice color to be a ghost shrimp. So I got some Omega-1 Super Color Flakes. It's just one of them. I know there's a few more in there. I'm happy to just see one by one. Got some nice color to them. Or her. You can tell by the hump in the back that that's a ghost shrimp. Ghost shrimp are usually totally clear, see-through. Seeing the shrimp the other day is what made me want to film this video. And just like that, she's gone. Wow. At least we know she's doing good. She has some really good color. And so I was tending to the plants. I had to lift up this neon pothos. This is how it looked when I originally put it in the tank. And on this episode, I thought I'd do a 3-month update. Right in the middle, I have this neon pothos, which when I left, only had 3 leaves when I first put it in the tank. And now there's a 4th leaf which sprouted out, which is really amazing. And now look. It's grown all the way to this side of the tank. But then I took this section with these giant leaves and just draped it around the side here, right? And then I have those golden pothos just draped up here too. You can see how we have the golden pothos. Hopefully that will sprout some roots. And that's on the left side of the tank also. I mean, I really like the fact that it's getting jungly. My wife doesn't want me to cut it or trim it back, but I really need to probably trim it at some point. But look, kicking stuff over here. This is my chair where I sit and observe. And look, the Brazilian pennywort decided it wanted to make a comeback. So I need to let it get light here at the top of the tank. And so I need to make sure these pothos at the top of the tank don't out-competed for the natural sunlight coming through my skylight right above the tank. I got a couple of new additions. One of those is the dwarf gourami here. I got a couple of gold Inca snails. There's one there. The other one's over there. It's amazing how fast these snails are. And then I have the golden wonder killifish. There's the male. He's about 2 inches long now. They get to about 4 inches. Killifish really go to the bottom of the tank, but look how greedy this guy is. He's being inquisitive because I put in that algae wafer when I found the pleco. And look, he's down here investigating. This greedy butt. So is the gold Inca snail. And he keeps the female at bay. She's over here hanging out. Want to get some camera time too? And of course I have these white cloud mountain minnows. I still have about 7 of the neon tetras. About 6 or 7 of the glow light tetras. Still have that one ember tetra. My little buddy's hanging on back there. The one black neon tetra. This is a low-tech setup. I have no filter media in that filter right there. That's the Whisper 40i. And then I just have a pump on this side that's moving water so that the surface isn't stagnant. That's about it. This is a 55 gallon. I have about, I would say roughly 35 to 40 gallons of water in there. I have a variety of plants, as you can see, growing out of this thing. And for the most part now, it's just a bunch of roots inside, along with some mosses, some anubias, some Asian water ferns. I wish I could do a better job at taking video without having all the reflections, but hey, this is the best I could do. Let me know if you lost a fish and then found it months, years later, and how you felt. Hey, this is Big Briss. If you like what you saw, hit the video with the thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, still hit it with the thumbs up and subscribe. I do things like this all the time with my channel. I got rid of that little tank over there. I was trying to take the rim off and crack this, so might get a one of those cubes they sell at PetSmart or Petco. It says something else. Okay, everybody stay well, and I'll catch you on the next one.